I'm a fan of spiders to start with, and that stemmed from a story that my mother told me when I was a child about a spider's sting giving a chance for an evil man to climb up to heaven. And I was at the Victoria and Albert Museum in London one day, and I saw a nitsuke. The sign said spider and aubergine, and kind of was stuck in my head. It rolled off my tongue really nicely. I am Kinako. I am the proprietress of Spider and Aubergine, and what we do is provide translation services, shopping services if you're not visiting Japan, as well as conducting tours in Tokyo based around the kink scene or other things people want to explore from a local's perspective. I generally like to come up with a rough itinerary with that person. I could easily introduce them to riggers that offer private sessions and lessons. So it's really up to them. They design their experience, or they tell me what they want to experience, and I try my best to cater to all their needs. You don't speak Japanese at all, and if you truly want to experience the core of Japanese fetish culture and really get to know the locals, I would definitely recommend getting in touch with somebody who is local and who is capable of speaking Japanese. Otherwise, you might just be scratching the surface. If you're into rope, a lot of riggers are quite open about where they shop their rope, so you could, get the same rope as your dream rigger, for example. And sex shops are just a complete different experience. You will be in a wild ride. I also give people tips of places they shouldn't go to or they should avoid. I won't name any names here, but sometimes people will be like, oh, you're going here, and I'm like, no, you should avoid that with a stick. Another really interesting place to go to is vintage bookstores, vintage art bookstores. If people want to get their hands on some really good vintage smut, I'm a book collector myself, so I would take people to my secret spots. If you're ever in Japan, or if you're planning to come to Japan, I would definitely say, just say hi, and I don't bite, so